Onto the heaviest monsoon rains in a decade that have caused major flooding in Mumbai. Downpours for a second consecutive day have brought the Indian financial hub to a virtual standstill.
And the consequences have been deadly. Last night, rains caused a wall to collapse on several homes in a slum settlement.
At least 15 killed and another 66 were injured. A rescue effort is underway in the hope of finding more survivors trapped under the rubble.
The floods have also caused transport chaos. Nearly 100 flights have been cancelled or diverted at Mumbai airport, where a main runway was shut after a SpiceJet plane overshot the runway in bad weather late last night.
Rebecca Bundan joins us from Mumbai for an update on this story. Rebecca, these are the heaviest rains in a decade. What's the situation on the ground like now?
Mumbai has virtually come to a standstill. It's been declared a public holiday by authorities because of how heavy the rains have been. And there has been a lot of waterlogging about in different parts of the city. Transport has been severely disrupted. A lot of trains have been cancelled or delayed. A lot of roads also waterlogged, so it's very difficult to get about. There have been flights that have been cancelled and delayed, with that runway affected at Mumbai's airport. So you can really see that there has been a lot of disruption to life in the city, and with it being declared a public holiday, people being warned not to go outside unless it's necessary. A lot of people have chosen to stay at home. They've not gone into work. A lot of shops are closed around the city. It's really very quiet compared to a normal weekday. Authorities warning that there are heavy rains that have been forecast on the way. So people just really trying to stay indoors. It's drizzling lightly now, but there is that forecast for further rain. And obviously people very worried because there have been reports of other walls collapsing in the city, as well as that very deadly wall collapse that took place in the north of the city in a slum where several people have been killed. That's extremely worrying.
Now, Rebecca, we know that Mumbai is no stranger to the monsoon season and the damage it brings, but it looks like the city isn't quite well prepared to deal with it. Why is that?
Well, this is a criticism that comes up every single year, that residents, they'll point out that, well, the monsoon rains, they come every single year. We know that there's the 4-month monsoon season, so why is the city not prepared? Why do we always face these issues in Mumbai, where the city just doesn't seem to be able to cope, and there are deaths that happen every year, it seems. So that's really a major concern among people in Mumbai, and also floods in India in general do claim hundreds of lives every year. The authorities, the state government, they say that they are prepared for further rains that are forecast. They say they've also got teams on the ground here working to remove a lot of that water that's where in areas that are flooded. And it does look like a lot of that water has been cleared very quickly. Also, Navy teams have been deployed to move people from low-lying areas to safety. So we can see there is a lot of work going on, but then people still are raising those questions and saying that surely more could be done and the city could be more prepared for the situation, given the fact that we know that heavy rains come every year. Although the Chief Minister did make a comment, he said these rains were unprecedented.
All right, stay safe, Rebecca. Rebecca Bundan there, speaking to us from Mumbai.